Hey guys, what's up? My name is Natisha. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Miss Patty Pat Mcgrath Holiday 2020 Quad Collection. So, Miss Pat Mcgrath has come out with 3 quads to her Holiday Celestial Collection, and mine arrived rather soon, like quickly, more quickly than the 18 pan palette. That one took a good amount of time, but we're not gonna get into that palette because we're just talking about the quads today. So she has 3 quads. I believe 2 are available at Sephora and all 3 are available at on her website. And bummer, there's no special shades in these quads. They're just matte. There's one that has a satin kind of feel, and then shimmery and glittery. So, okay, I'm just going to read a snippet of what Sephora has written down in its details section for at least 2 of these quads. So it just says it's a colorful collection of 4 glitter and shimmer shades that delivers show-stopping glamour to the eyes. Okay, so the blue packaging, which is the Interstellar Icon, and the pink packaging, which is the Risque Rose. These are the 2 that are available at Sephora, and then I'll show you the one that's not. This one is made in the USA with imported ingredients, which I don't really know like what that means. And then this one is the only one that's made in Italy, which all of her bigger pans or tin pans are made in Italy. So I don't know why that is so, and it's probably got something to do with the pandemic. I don't know, borders being shut, and still having to carry on with your business, so probably having to scale back on some things. I don't know personally. These palettes are going to run you $58 each. When she comes out with her launches, the first couple of days she does offer a discount. Plus, I always will advise you to use Rakuten, which is formerly eBay's. Use that first and you get an additional amount of money. If you get these quads off her website, she has a bundle. So you get the bundle plus your Rakuten points. You save yourself some coins. So I'm just going to talk about the packaging just a little bit because it's slightly different. This is what the outside of, actually let's do this packaging first. So her quads last year looked like this. So very beautiful artwork on both. The quads from 2019 had her traditional trifold opening with the string. The ones this year do not have an opening, trifold opening with string, and they just open up like this, like normal, so you slide the palette out. So which I don't mind that. I like the pretty packaging. So you still have the weighting palette, not as heavy as our tin pan, of course. So the palettes are still the same on the outside. However, the last year's palettes had the gold on the back. This year's palette is just plain black. And last year's quads had these inserts that give you the names and a little bit of her background, which it just tells her her makeup history. This time this one doesn't come with that extra sheet. She has the names of the shades on a sticker in the back. So if you do not want to keep the packaging, the outer packaging, you're good to go. You got your names on here. Whereas I keep the ones from last year, the outer packaging, because I store this and I still store the palette in it, but just so that I can have the names. You get rid of this. The ones from last year do not have the names in the back. So, I mean, Unless you're doing tutorials, it really doesn't matter, but most people are, or just want to know the names. So this one is going to be your Interstellar Icon quad. That is what she looks like. And you have some shimmer and glittery shades in this one. I would say this one is more glittery. And these two are more shimmery. And this one is a duochrome. And this one is a satin burgundy shade. And this is the quad that I have on my eyes. And I'm going to show you the other ones, and then we're going to get into some swatches. So this next one is called Risque Rose, which again is the quad that is at Sephora too, and is the only one that's made in Italy. And this is what she is looking like. And I have not, I've played in this, I've only played in this shade for some reason. And this one, I can't describe what it is. And this is probably the reason why this squad was made in Italy. But these are her her mattes from her 6-pan palettes. So not necessarily the mattes from her 10 pans. They're just slightly different. Slightly. But rather still pigmented. And then this one is, I would say, a shimmery glittery. This one glitter and this one's more shimmery. So, but it's softer than the shimmer ones in the other quad. So this one's called Risque Rose. And the last one is called Fleur Fantasia, which has got like a purple packaging. And this is what she's looking like. And it's got like this pretty lavender that has a shift to it. Kind of like lavender, depending on where you look, like baby blue. And then this matte peachy shade. And then this shade is going to be your shimmery shade. So, and then this one is your satin shade. So that is that. So I am going to pull my camera closer and do some finger swatches. And just wanted to mention also that these are slightly cheaper than what the price she had for last year. But last year she had a lot of special shades in them. And I feel like the special shades jack up the prices a little bit more. So I don't know the history behind that. But that being said, all 4 quads have pigmentation to the greatest. Yes, again, I was a little bummed for no special shades, but it's okay. It's okay. We gotta have a little bit of variety when it comes to her collection, and she is providing us with that variety. So I'm going to pull us just a smidgen closer so you can kind of possibly maybe see the texture in these quads and swatches, and then I'm gonna do this look, and then I will come back with my kind of like my final thoughts on the quad that I used personally. So, okay, so I'm blurred out, but I'm going to hold the palette up close. This is what Interstellar, am I saying that right? Interstellar Icon looks up close. I'm going to finger swatch each shade and then show it swatched on my hand. Okay, so these are the shades on my finger, and yum yum chocolate dip. Okay, so this is, I believe this is blue blood. That's one swipe. This is Divine Dahlia. And Hypnotique. And if you could see any shifts. And then we're going to go over here. That is Golden Paris. And they swatch differently than if you apply it with a brush. So you can kind of get two kind of feels with these three. 1, 2, 3. If you use your finger to apply the shade, you're going to get more opacity, versus if you use a brush, it's going to be more flimsy and more glittery and a little flared out, if I can say it in the right words. But this is Interstellar Quad. Okay, so this is the Risque Rose palette, and again, the other palette that's available currently at Sephora. Up close, you got your satin, your mattes, shimmery, metallic is, but it's just really soft. So I don't know how to describe this one, so my apologies. So let's do some finger swatches. Okay, these are the finger swatches, so you can kind of get a glimpse of the coloring. And let's get these bad boys on the hand. So this color is Mink Noir. And this one is called Life on Mars, which is my favorite color out of this palette because a girl likes rosy pink colors. The next one is called Lavendaring, which is also really pretty. It's like silver, pink, and like purple all in one. Goodness. And Rose Rebellion. Which that one is your satin one. So this is more matte, but this one's satin. So that's a cute quad. Okay. Fleur Fantasia. Okay, and this one is your Fleur Fantasia. Okay, you got your Lotus. This one's called Lotus Paradise. This one's called Lavender Blue. See how you see it's baby blue, but then it goes lavender, baby blue, and lavender. Then you have Huetopia. And then you have Iridescent Orchid. That's very pretty. And that's what those look like. Uh-oh, see that shift? Oh, first is pink, then is yellow bronze. Oh. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do an eye look with the blue quad, which is called the Interstellar Icon. This is what it's looking like up close. And that is what that palette is looking like. And so in this palette, we have no mattes. We have a couple, maybe 2 duochromes, 1 shimmer, glittery, and 1 is like satin. Like this, like deep purple is satin. So we're gonna do a whole look with this palette, and we're just gonna go for it. So let's get into this quad. I am taking this deep purple shade. And I'm just gonna lay that on here. I'm going to take this color, which is called what is that color? Hypnotique, I think. On a fluffy Morphe M441 brush. Ooh, okay. And the brush that I used initially was this Juvia's Place brush, and this is their blender J1115. Okay, she is glittery, but we're going to make her work. She gonna work for the money. Now I'm going in with the blue, which I think this blue is called... No, the blue is called Hypnotique. The color I just used is called Golden Polaris. And this color is Duochrome. So one shift is purple, and then the next shift is like greenish blue, and then another shift I can see blue. Glitter bomb. Taking another Juvia's Place brush, and this is a definer brush in J111. And I'm sorry, I'm taking this this shade again. The blue blood. Yeah. Yes. Hopefully I'm saying these shades right. Hopefully. Take this Morphe times JH brush and 39. Yeah. And I'm gonna take this shade right here, and this one is hopefully Divine Dahlia. Yeah. Okay, so this is it. I'm going to put on liner, lashes, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, this here is the final look from this Interstellar Icon quad. So we're going to get into my thoughts. Okay, so let me get into my final thoughts for this collection from Miss Pat Mcgrath. When I first saw it, I'm like, yes, those are pretty. I got the quads last year. I didn't get them when they came out. I got them when she did a sale. But FOMO hit me, and it's just like, sometimes I feel like I'm okay with passing on something and waiting for a sale. Sometimes I just want it right away. And I initially was only drawn to one of the palettes, and I just couldn't help myself and just got all three. The one that I really was like, oh yeah, I'm getting that one. And because it's different to my collection personally. And I just think, I think she was it. Like, she was the one I was drawn to the most. And after using her today, it's not something, definitely not something that is an everyday wearable palette, but if you're going to an event, or if you're doing a nighttime thing, or if you videotaping on YouTube, or if you just want to jazz yourself up for a little bit, this is her. I am intrigued with all colors in here. The only color I can see being like an everyday color, just like a one swipe, one and done deal. Honestly, you can wear this Burgundy as a one and done deal, and you can wear this shade, which is Divine Dahlia, as a one and done deal. So you can make it work. And if you really like glitter, and you can make this one work too. I'm just not a person that wears blue on a normal basis. So with that palette, drew my attention. For the Risque Rose, I kind of was like, I'm kind of over the pink, because pink has been the thing for a while, and I just kind of just needed a little break, just a little break from pink. But I got it because I'm a completionist, and I don't know. Nonetheless, it's a pretty palette, and I played just in this shade yesterday, and I just did a one and done eye look, and it's so stinking gorgeous. And then this one is the one that has the least of my attention, because I don't see, like, it doesn't provide no deeper shade to provide some depth. It's kind of, you know, it's pastel-y, so typically that's a color that you draw towards spring, summer. But I played in this color the other day, and it's really, really pretty. So I think this with a deeper shade out of a different palette, like to just deepen or add some depth, is really pretty. So to me, I feel like this palette I probably could have did without, but I'm happy that I have it, and it's a palette that I will probably have to have another palette to go with it. The other two palettes I can get away with doing on their own. So if I was to recommend any of these, I don't know. I feel like everybody has their own kind of flow and speed. Like not everybody's into color, and all three of these are color, deep color. So you have to like color. You have to like deep shades. You have to like shimmery shades, because hunty, she's going to provide your shimmer. I wish you can really see how shimmering these eyeshadows are on my eyes. Like, I don't think you really can see how shimmery these are. But nonetheless, I'm excited for this collection. It provides different shades, except for this one. That pink. I got enough of her now, but I can wear this. This is a standalone palette, so I'm not mad at it. I can stand this alone. This one is a standalone palette, so I'm not mad at it. This one, she's a accomplice, so she's got to be attached to somebody. She can't go to the party by herself. You know, she got to be with somebody. I mean, you can if you want to, but I'll pair her up with somebody. So that is it. That is my thoughts, my swatches. I didn't really get into much of the logistics of the palettes. I will tell you that does it tell you how much is in these? No, it doesn't tell you how much are in these. It does online, but I don't feel like getting my phone. But it is a 12-month stamp on these. Child, we ain't gonna get through these in no 12 months. Who getting through these in 12 months? Okay, so after seeing my swatches in my demo, who is planning on getting these palettes, or who has already gotten these palettes? And are you excited about them, hesitant, timid, or are you, if you got them, are you regretful? Was it FOMO that made you get it? Or was it somebody else that made you get it? And that is it, guys. So stay for a while, show your girl some love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.